Hey folks, welcome back. I accidentally ended the episode a little bit prematurely there. I still don't seem to be able to tell the difference between pausing a video and stopping it. And if I accidentally stop it and then have to stitch it back together again, it takes me loads longer to edit, so I just don't bother. Okay, we've lost corporations. That's a shame, but we've gone too low in meritocracy. However, we have gained admin level 8 with the Fate Stratagem pack, with some cards that have come with that, and nothing we really need. Heresy are attacking Aphrodite Sea. Oof. Well executed naval attack. 8 ships engaged 11. They lost 4 friendly ships and they sank 11 ships. Oh wow, Heresy absolutely wrecks Aphrodite Sea here. This is an interesting situation. Aphrodite Sea that's gotta hurt. Yeah, they've got 6 ships left in their fleet. I would be interested now to see if Heimdall Brine could probably take something off them. Now, they're not very expansionist. I think that Heresy, not heresy. Heresy seem like they are very, very strong. We need to fortify Heimdall Brine. Yeah, these guys have got the shipwrights tag, so we only pay 2,000 credits for building them ships instead of 3,000. Okay, new director for the Interior Council. Yeah, we'll put the Secret Service Council in first. So that's going to be Vena Rigel. Okay, and then we've got Interior Council without leadership. Now we've got Harry Voltaine. This guy will be good in there eventually. He'd actually be a really good governor. I think he'd make a great governor, but I'm going to put him in there for the time being. Yes, sir. He'll be better than the other guy eventually. It might take him a little while to get in there. Yeah, you don't need a great leader in there, but I think just like at the moment while I'm still going through this, it feels like the early game still, actually, even though we're quite a long way into the game now. Round 72, but we are playing on slow technology, so it's probably going to be a bit longer than that. Although I won the 3 Skulls massive long Let's Play at about round 150 with slow research, so yeah, I mean it's possible to do. Okay, let's get some more of our troops over here. Let's see what's happening. Strategic move. Now these guys are a very long way. I'm gonna have to. I think I'll take the SHQ over there next time because they're well out of their range of being able to use their operational HQ. Now, yeah, we haven't actually invaded. We've not actually invaded these guys yet. Maybe we should. That's interesting, isn't it? I think we haven't actually invaded them yet. They're probably going to invade us. I think invading them might be a good idea because we'll raise our fist score. So probably might want to wait till next turn until our readiness is a little bit higher though. Yeah, let's just see if we can get more troops in there. It's funny that they're not considering attacking us yet. Let's just see how. Let's go back to the Maritime Trading House contract. Yeah, we actually delivered, I think, 100, is that the same amount of logistics points we delivered before? 125? Let's have a look. Initial points is 125. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we still need to be able to resupply troops as well, using that same logistical method. Now, we want to try, let's see, have we got a political point card yet in stratagems? That's a question that I've got. Nation. No. Okay. So we can't just gain political points. I don't think we're going to have enough to get the new. I want to get the Foreign Affairs Council up next, I think. But let's wait until we've got a decent card to do it with. These cards are all double expensive. I think the reason being is because we've not got anybody in some of the councils, or it's probably still thinking that we've not got anybody in the council. I'm assuming that's why it is. So we'll let that settle down. Now, money seems to be a bit tight at the moment. Let's just have a look what's going on. We're losing 179 per turn. Yeah, these guys have got low HQ power. That's fine. I'll actually send the SHQ, the OHQ unit over next turn, ready for this. in readiness for his preparations to war. These guys don't need to do anything. They all look like they're doing okay. These guys seem to... Cortez Union seem to have stopped fighting us. Landing Union seem to have stopped fighting us as well. Elisaria are still just seem to be happy just to be sat there. So everything else is looking pretty good, I think. I'm just going to have a look at our construction report for the turn. Okay, hospital. One more turn until that's up. Yeah, we can probably afford to build a few more bits and pieces. Whoops, sorry. I'm going to get the university up as well while we've got the opportunity. Yeah, we're going to be spending more money on on workers, which is always going to be a bit rough. However, our workers are kind of high. Private economy's not building anything. What are they actually spending their money on? They're buying luxuries and they're spending on income tax. Yeah, so private food's going down. It's kind of interesting too. Okay. Alright, I think I'm just going to roll the turn on. Okay, we're on round 73. We've developed a... which one's this? Looks like a assault gun. And we've got some cards. Sorry guys, it's kind of rather redundant information. Okay, I think this turn we're going to go and get our SHQ over. Sorry, our OHQ units over. So there we go. These guys will now be in place. Who are these guys, Ben? Well, I'm talking about the 8th, the 7th and the 6th Light Infantry Battalion, who are part of the 3rd Light Infantry Brigade. They are sitting pretty here. Their readiness is going up. They're basically ready to strike. And I think we can probably... So we want 1, 2 units, 3 units to move up to take these. And then I probably want another one here in order to... just in case they've got anyone down here. Now, I don't know who they've got. I'm tempted to invade now, to be honest. Okay. That didn't count as an invasion for some reason. That's kind of interesting. But this does. This is Ammonia Nation. This must have been territory. This was probably counted as our territory then. Kind of interesting. We're not in a zone though. Zone none. That's pretty cool. I've not seen that before. Okay. They are probably going to attack us here, I think. I would say. Now they've got a farm, town customs, and a sewers here at Boulder. We do need to take that, I think. Yeah, I reckon they're going to attack us next turn. Okay, let's see what we can get over next turn anyway. We've got 2 more units. We've got the 10th and the 9th, I guess. Yeah, the 9th Light Infantry Battalion and the 10th Light Infantry Battalion. We've also got some cards we can play on these guys, by the way, to make them a little bit more powerful. So with the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, we can actually play some stratagem cards. So let's go. Go to units. And we've got some militant propagandists, which I'm going to play on these guys. So 3rd Light Infantry Brigade, 6th, 7th, and 8th. 6th. Ah, wait. First, let's get our... Let's call the secretary. In fact, let's just see what we've got to do this turn. We've got another recruitment drive. Okay, I'm going to go with this. It's going to annoy everybody, but this is going to drop our meritocracy a little bit, and we can bring it back up with the cards that we've got. And it will allow us to get autocracy and democracy higher. Yeah, and I can't afford to spend the credits, actually. So let's do that. And also, yeah, the rest of them, we don't have any political points to spend here. So I'm just going to increase the political power priority change for the Supreme Command Council. Then for the Secret Service Council, we're going to... Yeah, I'm going to keep this as it is. I'm not going to change that for Vina Rogel. Or Vina Rigel. And then we've got Model Design Council Overview. Okay, let's just have a look at this assault gun that we just created. I think that's what it was. Yeah, the Solid. Alright. Not a bad design. Yeah, it's got a good structural design roll, good engine. You know, kind of lower than average weapon design, but good armor. And I'm looking basically both at the main tank and the solid as well. So they're both pretty good. What else did we look at? I think we might have missed some other stuff as well. Yeah, look at this thing. I mean, we re-rolled this APC, and we ended up with a worse, with actually a worse thing. This actually was worse than the one we got before. This happens to me a lot. Like I think that re-rolling it, if it's really bad. Look, this had a really bad engine, and but the armor wasn't too bad, and the weapon wasn't too bad. What we've ended up doing is switching out a better engine for a poorer weapon and a worse structural design. So we're going to end up going with the bolter bus, I think, on that one. Sky gun looks alright, I guess. Yeah, pretty good weapon. Anti-tank gun. Yeah, it's got a bit of a bad weapon on it. The trimmer gun, it's not so good. Mechanized artillery, the B. That's really good. Oh, it's got a good engine. It's got a bad weapon and bad armor though, so but it's got, you know, reasonable structural design. I don't really use mobile artillery, to be honest. I probably should do. I'm sure there's a use for them. I just don't really play on those kind of maps where mechanized stuff really works. I like to play, you know, I play more with infantry really. Okay. What's this? We got some red scalers. Scientific name is Multicrab lamini. Okay. 1 meter long herbivore. Yeah, those things aren't dangerous at all. Although there's 130 or 13,000 of them, so there's quite a lot of them. But they're not very dangerous. Okay. Yeah, I think again we can roll the turn on pretty much. Model Design Council. Kind of run out of stuff to do, haven't we here? I want a new APC, but it's really expensive to develop another one now. What have we got? I've not really gone up in the text for anything yet. Let's just turn that off for a bit. I don't think we really need it. Unless we can go... Have we got a better machine gun? Yeah, I suppose we could go with a high-speed machine gun. Okay, let's get a better machine gun model up. That's not going to hurt things. We have got Gauss guns coming up soon. Gauss rifles. Alright, folks. Let's just roll the turn. Oh, no. Wait. Stop, Ben. We need a new organisation. Okay, let's go for the... we're going to go for the Foreign Affairs Council now, I think. So let's get the Foreign Affairs Council up. And next turn we'll see... We'll try and play some leader cards. In fact, let's have a look. See if we've got anybody who's... there was somebody who I looked at just now who looked like they would be good in the Foreign Affairs. Let's just go to... interpersonal skills. So diplomacy, oratory, for example. Yeah, so he would have been alright in the... Harry Voltaire would have been alright in the Foreign Affairs, I think I figured. I've actually moved him into the Interior Council. That was a bit of a stupid thing to do. Let's... Sorry, I'm being a bit undecisive here. Let's relieve this guy. And we'll give him a... It's going to be the same job, basically. Yeah, let's get him in Foreign Affairs, sorry. And we'll find... that it's kind of messing him around a bit, and he's going to be annoyed with me for that, but it'll go up eventually. Yeah, I saw him, and I was like, I should put him in Foreign Affairs, and then I ended up putting him straight into the Interior Council, which was a bit dumb of me. But, you know, it is me. I do make mistakes. Okay, let's get a junior up, and just see what that guy's like. If we can get a good junior... Loretta Venkman. Yeah, look at that. 17-year-old female. With stubble. I don't think that's a woman. Good lord. Anyway. So we've got she's capability 3, intelligence 37, charisma 27, war 19. She's good. She's a good leader. Good bribery. Okay, so she started off as a rogue. Okay, maybe she's in disguise then. Alright, let's like she's actually pretty good. She's quite ambitious though. Likes meritocracy too. But good relations. Maybe we put her in the Interior Council. Like she'll do okay in there. And we'll put the other guy in the Foreign Affairs Council where he's better suited. Okay folks, yeah, roll the turn time. Okay, we're on round 74. The Battle Sharks are well into this invasion of Maxia. We've not actually declared war on them yet. Heresy made a well-executed naval attack on Aphrodite Sea. They lost 4 friendly ships and sinking 7 enemy ships. Aphrodite C are in big trouble. MTH Heresy took Aphrodite C, right. Which one, though? Was it this one they took? I'm starting to think Heimdall Brine might need some bolstering. We should probably get in touch with Heresy. They don't like us very much. Yeah, Aphrodite C have got no ships left. They're in big trouble. I'm glad we didn't back them. Really, really glad. We probably need to get pump some credits into these guys. Incident with perceived cowardice. Let's just come back to this. First of all, we need to get over some troops over to... There we are. Okay, wow. I used all of our logistics over there. I think we should probably... Let's just invade these guys now. Can we do it in one turn? I don't think we can. Okay, we are going to need to get some replacements for these guys. We lost a fair few troops, but we can get. I think we can get these guys pretty quick. What we'll do is next turn we'll send over the last battery, the last battalion, and then we'll get some replacements out to them too. And the way to do that might be just to send a brigade over and then just manually transfer them. I'll have to think about that. Okay. So who's this? Tank Bennett, Supreme Command Council. We want to drop Hart down. This is Port Royal. Our advisor doesn't like this. But my Supreme Command Council guy's important. Okay, new director for the Interior Council. Okay, so we're going to put in Loretta Venkman. So first we need to... Yeah, Foreign Affairs Council. We're going to be... Oh, come on. Foreign Affairs Council is going to be Harry Voltaine, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that improved his relations, so he's happy. Well, he's happier. Not as happy as he was, because I keep messing him about. But there we go. Loretta Venkman's now going to go into the Interior Council. Now, yeah, she's got better interpersonal relations. So she's gonna be better suited in here, I think. Yeah, bribery is quite a good one to have there.
Yes, sir.
So she'll be good once she started leveling up. Military Research Council task priority. Yeah, we've got nothing to actually. We need to put more into that really, if anything. But we're not discovering anything at the moment, so just leave it as it is. Yeah. I'd like to review the current priorities of the Applied Science Council. Now again, yeah, we can't research any of these. We need to open up some more branches now, so we've got to stop. Our research is, yeah, I think the research is going to have to go higher. Probably should have put the Military Research Council up a little bit as well. It doesn't filter backwards, so anyway, Foreign Affairs Council. Yeah, we want major diplomacy here, mostly. Waste disposal accident in Halfway. Sunny Ironmore. Yeah, he should be able to do this.
We'll go.
Success. Maritime Trading House. Who's this? Heimdall Brine wants to buy industrial points. Now, we should have a lot of industrial points as it is. Yeah, we've got quite a lot. They only want 330. Let's do it. It is going higher into commerce again. So, yeah. Heimdall Brine want more? Okay. I don't know. But yeah, the money's useful. But I don't want commerce going any higher. I'm struggling. I really need to get enforcement, or, you know, I actually really want government going higher. But this is going to make these annoyed people not happy. Alright, let's just go a little bit higher there. Okay, now we get an option to... Maritime Trade House wants more embedded staff. Our protocols require more embedded officers to be sent to your contracted fleets with Heimdall Brine. This is a high priority request. Failure to comply would not be appreciated. This might not seem important for you, but our stipulations are important for us. In return, we will happily send extra staff to your councils. Strong bureaucratic organisation. Yeah, all right. I mean, it will raise government, which I'm up for. I don't know what it means by we're going to send you leaders. I don't like the sound of that. Elisaria demands release of spy. Okay, but this is an opportunity to get rid of some commerce. Ah, why do you not like this though? Screw you. See, they're all commerce people, so they want commerce to go higher, but I don't. I need to get into government now. I'm really struggling with my amount of bureaucratic points. That's going to take 6 commerce off. Let's just accept their offer. I think I'm just going to have to do this. Because, yeah, I need my leader's happiness is kind of important too. Okay, let's just have a look at the overview. Now, we're losing a lot of credits. I think it's because we're building a lot of stuff, but we're also we've got more workers now as well, because we've got all these assets that we're building. The quality of life. This is the problem, right? Like I'd kind of rather tax people less and then have the private economy do this stuff. The issue is that we don't get the choice now because, well, we did drop down from corporations. Look, so we get less of a private economy bonus anyway. Still get the commerce bonus from wealthy friends, and we're not in danger of losing that anytime soon. I really want this one though. Like I really want that. And I really want to get the strength of the will for bureaucracy before we move into engage politicians. So, yeah. But what are you going to do? You know, I want to go one way. Those guys want to go another way. And it's my fault for kind of, you know, oh yeah, I'm going to build up this strong economy. And then all of a sudden I switch into enforcement and government there. They understandably feel a little bit flat-footed there. And that's one of the wonderful things about this game. You can't always have what you want at any point. You've got to consider things. What am I looking at? I want to have a look at the construction overview. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, right. Why was that one completed and that one not? Okay, I think that meant it was completed last turn. Oh no, it means that we only, for some reason, we didn't get the full university off. Okay, we've got 1 turn left. Alright. What else can we get next? Sorry, folks. Let me just get my proper views on. Oh, okay, we're going down now in energy. So I think we're going to get... Let's upgrade the solar panels here. Going to need more machines here. So we're going to actually fabricate a machine.
Roger that.
Got plenty of ammunition. Who's going backwards too? Okay. So what we could do is we could actually increase the size of that agricultural facility. Bearing in mind that that's a lot of workers working on it. Yeah,
Aye, aye, sir.
creating food's really expensive. Really, really expensive. Now, do we need... Sorry, I just want to check. Do we need machines? Yes, we need 2 machines as well. So let's get more...
Roger that.
Yeah, I've seen some complaints that, you know, agriculture and recycling stuff needing machines to construct is a bit of a pain. I like it. I think it's a better change. It means you can't just bash your economy out like without any thought anymore. Whereas before it was a little bit too easy. That will affect more, it will make the game more difficult, but I'm all for making the game more difficult. I've got to be honest with you. I've gone beyond the phase of finding Shadow Empire difficult now. I actually find Shadow Empire a bit of a, a challenging, what's the word? I think even with the mistakes that I make and the fact that I make blunders and I do sometimes miss obvious stuff, I'm still good enough at the game where I can just kind of, even on impossible or whatever, I think it's impossible, I can pretty much coast through most games without, and I get a challenge and it's a good challenge, but I want it more challenging. Oh, looks like we got some friends. Cortez Union. All right, they've landed. I'm glad I saw that. I'd almost missed that. Let's get these guys up. Yeah, these tanks are absolutely useless here. They're not doing any job. They can't actually. They can't actually get into these marshes here. So let's move some troops down. We'll deal with those next turn. Yeah, we did move these guys over, didn't we? Yep. All right, and that's it. Okay, round 75. We're still in this decade of fanaticism. This is going to last a long time. We've completed the Zero Gun 3 and we've researched deep core mining, which is good. So we can finally get some fuel. I've never really needed that one before. So I'm actually quite keen to use it. Okay, Grain Line attacked Artemis C. They lost 4 ships and they sunk 3. And they actually took the Sea Loan Artemis C from that maritime trading house. Okay. The MTHs are really fighting one another pretty heavily at the moment. Now, we've got 10 rounds left of this contract. Yeah, our troops... we didn't actually send any troops out. I'm anticipating losses, so let's just recruit a few more grunts. We'll recruit some... Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay. Let's get these guys over. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, right. Yeah, we can't get any more troops because we're now supplying the ones we've got. Okay, we've got to make do with what we've got, folks. So let's go in with another attack. Could be quite a long war. We lost a fair few troops. How many did we kill? Now, there is a way of doing this. Somebody did show me. Just hold over the... Oh, there we are. Lost 24 subunits. They got 84 subunits. Where was it? Somebody did show me. They did tell me how to do this. Oh well, I'll just go into the textual. This is easier for me to see. So yeah, we lost 300. They lost 2,400. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where it was. They showed me that you can hold something over. Yeah, okay. I guess that's 24,000. Is that right? Yeah, we lost 3, so yeah. It doesn't tell you the actual number, it just tells you how many subunits they lost. Okay. We need to get, next turn we need to get some, hopefully get some troops over. Let's get these ones in. I might actually be able to follow up attack.
Yes, sir.
Come on guys, you can do it. While these guys are off-footed. Now they're actually doing damage to us, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think that, like, they've got a massive modifier, weapon modifier. But they're doing a lot of damage to us. Oh, we're in defense. That's what's happened. I am stupid, and we are attacking with a defensive posture. So let's get rid of that, and we'll... Yeah. In fact, I'll lose it next turn. Yeah, that's why. I'm attacking in a defensive posture. No wonder we're not doing very well. I was like, we should be wrecking these guys. So yeah, never mind. Next turn we'll get that over. Now, I think what we might have to do is get more logistics points into here. So let's talk to the Maritime Trading House. I'm going to do that first before we do anything else. Yeah, Heimdall Brian want to buy industrial points. I'm happy to do that. We've got loads of them, so... but it's just raising in commerce higher and higher. You know, don't get me wrong, I like the money. I'm going to say no here. Look, I can't keep doing it. Can't keep doing it. We've got good relations anyway. Got to be able to say no to them sometimes. I need to get these up. I don't want to go any higher in this now. It's kind of holding me back. Yeah, we've got an option to put up enforcement here too. Also heart though. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Right, enforcement's actually going up. That's good. Economic Council task priorities or research target. Metal soil filtration might be the one, although heavy industry probably needs to come before that, so yeah, let's go with heavy industry. This one, I don't know. This just doesn't matter at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Just don't bother with anything yet. Yeah, I should probably defund those a little bit. We don't really need the model design right now. We're getting lots of troops. Probably don't need quite so many troops now. What I'm going to do is let's go to the... Hang on. I'm jumping the gun. What was it I was trying to do first? Oh, yes. I wanted to go to the Maritime Trading House and get another transport contract with Heimdall Brine. So let's do that and we'll see if we can get another one going. And it should be a little bit cheaper this time because I think we've got better relations. Like, you know, something like that. Okay, now we go back to what I was going to jump in with, which is I'm going to get the zone orders up for Port Royal, and we're going to take down the maximum recruits again. We'll drop that down to 500, and we're going to put maximum colonists up. and we're gonna have a high number, so we'll go up to 1,000 because I need to get halfway colonized now. Let's just have a look at the assets. Yeah, they're all good for assets. So let's just send in a bunch of population.
We'll go.
We need to get these up to a level 2. But they're not far off, look. But if we can get 1,000 colonists in there every turn, that will help things in a big way. I do think that we should probably... Can we get an airfield yet? No, we haven't built any air models. Aircraft would also be helpful, I guess. I don't think we'll be able to get any air tech that can go that far. Let's try and get rid of these jokers loitering around on my beach. Get rid of these beach bums littering up my beautiful golden sands. Okay, get lost. They're gone. We've pushed them back out of Ruth. We'll bring these... Yeah, those tanks aren't any use there anyway. They can't really do much. Okay. What's going on in Halfway? Halfway can't build a whole lot because we don't have much in the way of anything. We don't have much in the way of people, and we don't have we haven't got a high enough city level. We could go for Industry 1. The problem is, do we need that? I mean, Industry 1's quite cheap though. You are paying workers for it. The other thing we can get is a deep core gas extractor. Now we need 4 rounds. It's not expensive to build. The thing is, it is expensive in terms of the high-tech production. Now, actually, we could increase the size. What we could do is we could build it here. The problem is, okay. So here's one way that you can use, right, to increase the size of your zones when you need to grow them. You just build more stuff in them for people to work in, because you'll start attracting people in. Especially if you raise the wages, then people will flood in from your other cities. Especially if you've got a decent civilization score. Look, we are. Yeah, this is going okay. Now, fear is a bit of a problem because we had to, we had to fight our populace there. But yeah, I think let's build the deep core gas extractor here. It will be cheaper in the long run if we want to upgrade it, I guess, and it's going to be easier to upgrade it. Yeah, we're going to need one more high-tech part as well, which are not easy to come by the way. So I think we'll build one of those. We'll build it in Port Royal too. Port Royal's having problems with workers. Yeah, we've got low quality of life. That's the problem with Port Royal. Actually, Port Royal's probably not the right place to do this at the moment then. Let's cancel that construction. We're going to build... Actually, I'm going to build it here. Just getting the level 1 will give us 125 oil per turn. We might not even need to go much for more than that. We do need to trade for a high-tech part, so let's buy one high-tech part. Oops. Sorry. Okay, we reduced the price by 17 credits. Looks like rare metal's going up again. Normal metals are a pretty good price too. Yeah, I mean, our rares though, we don't have many rares. We can't get any more, so I'm not going to sell any more of those. But we've got loads of metal, and I can afford to sell metal. So let's sell 1,000 credits worth of metal as well. This will be able to put us into a position where we can actually. I might actually do a shipbuilding one for Heimdall Brine as well.
Roger that.
Okay, so we built 4 ships and they were pleased with the gift. Okay, we're just going to try and make them stronger. They've actually got a 99 warfare, so the more ships they've got, the better. I think we got lucky starting next to these guys. So yeah, I think. Shame we don't have any shares in them. I wonder if we can play a stratagem to force them to buy some shares, to sell some shares. But it just depends on whether... Maritime Trading House will issue 6 to 12 new shares, of which half could be auctioned off. Interesting. Or we can demand they sell some shares. Now, have they got any shares to sell? Yes. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shareholder shares 5. Yeah, so let's try. I mean, we could try playing that. The thing is, we've just built ships, so maybe now's not the best time for that, because the shares in that maritime trading house are probably going to be expensive. And our relationship won't help. So yeah, that might not be the best thing for us to do. Shame we can't get those guns over. We'll see what happens anyway with this maritime trading house contract. Anyway, folks, I'm going to end the turn here, and I'll catch you next time. Hope you're enjoying the series. Let you know what you think in the comments, because I'm yeah, as always, this seems to be quite a slow game, but I'm enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying it too. The way that this is unfolding is pretty cool, and I think if I can get hold of Maxia, this is going to open up a lot of options for, you know, and possibly some danger. I mean, you know, we've got these maritime trading, sorry, we've got these major regimes here fighting one another by the looks of it. These guys are both hostile to us. Duncalavia and, oh no, Solarian State don't mind us. But yeah, we've got it. We are then within range of these guys, and we've also got this island here. Now, it might be wise for us to try and take this island and get some zones in. The problem is that there's not much in. I don't know if there is a zone here. I think there might have been one down here somewhere. Yeah, there was one. There's a farming regime down here. We should probably invade those next. The problem is, what we'd like to do is try and get the Heimdall Brine to take Aphrodite Sea, Kvastia Great Lake, before that other big maritime trading house do it. So we might not be able to get down into the bottom end of this. However, we can certainly get onto the top and invade it from the top. Then we've got all this round here, and yeah, this is Heimdall Brine too, look. I'm actually tempted to see if we can get an information contract with them there too. Oh no, that's Maritime Trading House Grey Line. Okay. Yeah, we're not in communications with those. Let's see if we can contact them then. Yeah, it's probably Grey Line. We probably want to talk to them anyway.
Roger that.
Okay, let's see what they're probably. I don't think those guys like us. Okay, they're not too bad. We don't know anything about them though. It's Heresy that is the one that just seemed like they are, you know, kind of dangerous. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm going to end the episode. Thanks. I'll catch you next time. Yeah, leave me some comments. I want to know how you're feeling about this series. Are you enjoying it? Do you like the kind of smaller scale yet, you know, the smaller counter pushing but bigger sort of like grand strategy gameplay of maritime you know, Oceania? Is that how you see it? You know, do you think that I'm wrong in my estimation that that's what's going on? Because I feel like this has changed the game so that, you know, you're not immediately having to do loads of land wars. Instead, you're having to play this kind of greater strategic game. And at least that's how I feel about it so far. And you know, I feel that my early estimation on, you know, my early analysis of the DLC was probably quite accurate there, at least from what I've seen. But I'm interested to hear what you think as well. And if you completely disagree, please let me know, because I'm going to write a review of sorts, or maybe do a video review for this at some point, but I need to play it more. And honestly, I don't like doing reviews of 4X games until I've played them for hundreds of hours, because people who do reviews of 4X games after only playing like 10-20 hours, I don't have a time for it. It's just, you know, you don't know whether that game's good or not in 10-20 hours. So yeah, I've got to get some hours in on this one to really play it before I can do a review. And it's not going to be like, you know, you got to understand that I love this game, so it's never going to be an impartial review from me. It's just going to be, look, I love this game. Here's what I think of it, but I am biased, okay? And nobody should be using this as a, you know, you've just got to accept that I am biased, and I do like this game, and it probably does colour my you know, I've got a conflict of interest, let's just say. So, but I'm honest about it, so at least that's something. All right, folks. Anyway, catch you next time. Take care.